How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to Sleep by the Hearth, where I just played two absolutely terrible games against some rogue net decks, pirate rogues to be exact. And I guess Hearthstone decided that it doesn't want me to put those on the internet because my recording broke and corrupted the video altogether. So I guess I won't be showing that, but we're going to be using the same deck that I just used, which is my Warlock Mech deck. And it had a great winning streak for a long time. And of course, I'm kind of on the downturn of it. Like, I've won all the games that I'm allowed to win per Hearthstone rules, and now I must face the consequences of losing probably about twice as many matches that I won, which I've determined is a real thing in Hearthstone. And anyone who says otherwise is wrong. So you get to hear me be very, very upset at everything that's going on, because I don't like to net deck. I don't believe in it at all. So instead, I like to create my own decks. And I guess I'm just not that great compared to everybody else who decides to look at the internet because, well, you know, screw me for trying to be original. Man, I really am sorry that you're here. You have to put up with my saltiness. Didn't mean for it to turn out this way, but it kinda just is at the moment. Alright, so we got another Warlock we're facing off against. It's probably a handlock. So we're gonna have to... Yep, there it is. We're gonna have to get rid of him real quick. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? We could hope for the Wind Fury. I don't think that's gonna work. If we put this out, we can put out a spider tank with it. It's probably the only thing we really can do if you think about it. I might get rid of the actually, that's not... Yeah, that's the only thing I can do now. Unless I coin out something, but I don't think I want to do that. I'll just do that. And then... chuck him up. So yeah, we're just facing an old-fashioned handlock, who's probably going to win. To be 100%. Well, how does this giant work again? Cost... Ah, for cards in hand. I see. Gotcha. And then Molten Giant, I think, is the one. It's based on health, so he needs to lose 8 more health, and then it becomes free. It's not the biggest deal. If we can keep enough minions on the field, which mechs are usually pretty good at synergizing and usually trying to keep each other alive or buffed up, that's kind of the strength of mech, in my opinion, is that they can work off each other and keep themselves from getting completely obliterated. In general, I mean, there's things like Falcon where, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. You know, I don't want it to take out my Blood Imp or my Wrath Guard. Come on, dude, hit my Wrath Guard. You get to do 8 to me. Then I get to kill your Wrath Guard. So you just gotta, or I get to kill your giant. Come on, take your turn. There it is. Took you long enough. Okay. So now, what I want to do is, let's see, not a whole lot of options. I'm kind of missing the things I'd really like. This is a dilemma. This is a dilemma. I'm just not getting anything good. So we're going to put out the Handsome Meccano. We got ton off of those. It's not great. Put down the Cogmaster. Get rid of you. Poke you. That's going to be the end of the turn. I gotta say, guys, this might be a very short video. Because if I lose this game, depending on how badly I lose it, I don't know if I want to do another one. Because I've only had one good match today, and that's when I was out and about on my phone. So obviously I wasn't recording that. Ancient Watcher. What's he going to do with that? Ah, Shadow Flame. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. We are not having this. So how do I wish there was a way just for me to go back to the menu. Maybe it's because I hit quit, because that's what I did. I hit quit, and I think that actually exits you out the game. So what I'm going to do instead is make him work a little bit more, not by much. And you know what? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. One more. We'll do one more. 5 minutes, 50 seconds is not enough for a video. Told you, you get to see me go back to rank 19. Oh no, that's right. I didn't tell you because that was the last video that I lost 2 games. So, as I said in the last video, I was rank 17. You'll get to see me go back to rank 19. And then after today, I might need to buy a new computer because a foot's going to go through this one. I really don't mean to be this upset. I know this is supposed to be a relaxing thing. So I guess today's title is going to be Angry ASMR. I was doing really well, guys. I really was. I won so many games off of this deck. So I really don't understand why I'm getting this unlucky. I guess I was just facing really garbagey trash people. And the second I face a real deck of any kind that takes more than 2 seconds worth of effort, this deck is completely meaningless, just like every other deck I build. There seems to be a trend here. And it's a very aggravating trend. Oh look, a mana worm. And I'll put out a Blood Imp. Gonna wait for turn 3. If it's not dead, then I will get to put an Arcane Nullifier and give it a nice health boost. Mirror Image. So what kind of mage are we gonna be facing today? That will be interesting to know. Got the Mechanical Yeti coming. He's probably got another spell he's gonna cast. Arcane Intellect, maybe? Fallen Hero. Ah. Well, it's too bad he won't get to use that. Because I'm putting out Arcane Nullifier. Alright, so let's see how he answers this one. I'm guessing he won't, but you never truly know, do you? What I'll probably end up doing is using Dark Bomb on the Mana Worm. And I'm very sorry for anyone who's just listening, because I kind of just went on a tirade. So I guess I can list off my cards in hand. It's Dark Bomb, Siphon Soul, Enhance Mechano, Arcane Nullifier, Mechanical Yeti, and Emperor Thousand so far. And he has on the field a Piloted Shredder, Fallen Hero, Mana Worm, and of course 2 Mirror Image. Well, as in like, you cast Mirror Image once, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we could cast Dark Bomb on the 4/3. I think that's what we're gonna do. He gets a Micro Machine. Well, isn't that fine and dandy for him? Oh yeah, Dur. I completely derped on that. Well, he could technically kill it, but he's gonna have to run some people into it that he doesn't want to. And then next turn, I can put out a Clockwork Knight and boost him up even more if I really wanted. Which is probably going to be the case. Yeah, I got too many high cost cards. I need some more low cost. I guess I just got a lot of really good lucky tempos early on when I was playing this deck, and now I'm getting nothing but mid-range and late game. And it's upsetting me. I'll probably have to take out a Muckless Champion too. I don't think this deck needs to run 2 of them. He's going to bring it down, and then he's going to kill it. So it looks like I have no choice but to bring out another one. Gotcha. Why did he use the spell on me? I didn't even notice that. Okay, so I'll bring out Arcane Nullifier and end the turn there. Next turn, we can put out Clockwork Knight. Or if he summons out something that I don't like, I can always Soul Siphon. Oh hey, look at that. Look at that. Alright. Let's see. Shall we do the thing? Probably a good idea. Problem is, even if I do it, not going to get a whole lot of value out of it. And I can't target it. Yeah, you know what, dude? I don't know why I said dude. You know what? I'm going to put it out. We're going to see what happens with that. I'll leave that alone from there. Yeah, 3-8. Nice. Very nice. So I got a pretty decent board. I really like the Arcane Nullifiers because you can buff them up. But outside of that, and he has to burn a Flame Lance on this. It's not bad. Because I'll have Muckless Champion for next turn. Unfortunately, he has taken me down, so my time's limited to until I draw a heal by, which, hey, I do. Very nice. Now what I can do... I think the answer is Soul Siphon on Fallen Hero. Yeah. I should do that. Because that thing's getting really annoying. And I need the health. And then I have a 3-9. So I'm in good shape. I'm in good shape. Next turn we can Muckless. Oh, he's gonna Flame Strike. That's not too bad though. Smack himself in the face. Good. In fact, I'm glad he used Flame Strike, because that means my Muckless gets to live. And, oh no! I messed that up. It's not the worst though. It's not the worst. I'm sorry for getting loud on that. I did not mean that. I meant to life tap. But it's not the worst, because he can't ping down my Arcane Nullifier. Okay. So now... I believe the turn is... I want to play Enhance Mechano, but I don't want to give Muckless Taunt by accident. Let's see, he's going to ping down that. It's not the worst. Okay, so we have to save 2 mana, so we have 7 mana that we can use. Let's see. Well, I say we obviously put out Piloted Shredder. And now we have 4 more that we could use. Put out Anti-Heal Bot. Get that health back. And now we will Muckless. And get our delicious bananas. And kill that. And that'll be for our turn. So unfortunately everything's still within flame strike distance, so okay, so he doesn't have the flame strike obviously. That's not the worst thing that could happen to us. And he's running out of cards, and I still have a huge card advantage, so I might get the backswing. See, this is what this deck is good for. This is a mid-range deck, but if it loses a lot of momentum early on, it can't recover. This is what the deck is meant for. He's gonna ping that down. Shadow Bolt. Here's what I'm thinking. Now we can enhance on Mechano. Let's see. I think we can. Yeah, we can lay down one of these first. What would we boost though? Let's see. You know what? I'll boost you. Give you health. Then we'll throw down an Hanso. Perfect. Clock you again. Then I will bump into you, Shadow Bolt you, and go for the face. Now here's where we make the plays. Here's where we make the big plays. So I guess I won't be losing all the games, unless they do into a Flame Strip. But then again, I do, regardless, I'll get the Clockwork Knight as a Wind Fury, and that's insane by itself. Yep, that's all he has. And I am actually going to get a huge ton of value right now. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out Junk Box. And I'm going to use Enhancer on that. I know some of you might be thinking that was a misplay. And it might have been. But, granted, we just did 24 damage to him this turn. I don't think you can get much better than that. Noatron, and for the heck of it, can I get that card advantage back? Gotta get my Golden Anti-Killbot. Yeah, there's nothing he's gonna do. See, this is where the deck excels. Against more basic decks, not these wombo combo extreme nerdlinger kind of decks. Hey, we got a pack. So that's how we're gonna end today's video. We had a bad match, but then we followed up with a good match. It's always good to end on a good note. So you didn't see me completely salt out. That would have been bad. All right. Okay. Things are looking good. Purchase complete. Okay. Come on, guys. Hope for some good cards. Let's see what we got. Just listen to that sound. I don't know if my volume on the game's high enough, but that sound alone, it's so tranquil. It's as if the peace of life itself is pouring its energy right into the Hearthstone pack, gently waiting for me to caress its firm edges as I burst it open and release everything waiting inside. Well, that just got rather sexual. Alright. So nothing, and oh my lord. Guys, we did it. Our patience paid off. And listen to that sound. Behind the music. In fact, I wonder. Hold on. Oh, it's playing regardless. It's like that mystical noise. It's just like, look, that's how legendary you are. Put that back. Alright, so I'm going to make you wait, because I can be a bit of a meanie. Got the Holy Champion. It's a great card whenever a character is healed. Gain 2 attack. It's fantastic value. Undercity Valiant. He can combo and deal a damage. Whoa, what a guy. Shadow Pan Rider. Combo, gain 3. All these freaking rogue cards. Well, priest, but whatever. Got the rare. The Ball Spiders. And then finally, what did we get? So orange. So beautiful. I almost don't want to turn it over. But I will. We got the Mist Caller. Nice. I like to play Shaman a lot, so that's going in my Shaman deck. Definitely. Battlecry. Give all minions in your hand and deck. +1/+1. Fantastic value. In my opinion. In fact, let's go do that right now. Well, first I'll show you, in the last video I made, I said stick around and I'll show you the deck list. So, this is technically my Mech Warlock, Custom Warlock 2. It is, there's the layout for you. It's got a lot of 2s and 3s, and it's got a lot of 4s and 5s. So we just weren't drawing a lot of the 2s and 3s early on. And it only runs 2 6s, and those are Emperor Towers and Soul Siphon. So we're actually going to do some work right now. We're going to take out, now we keep those. We will take out a Muckless Champion and Fell Cannon. Fell Cannon is decent, but it just hasn't done a lot for me. I like having Wrathguard, because even though it's potentially doing a lot of damage to you, having that early game pressure on your opponent with a 4/3 is, in my opinion, really decent. I can kill, a 4/5, for instance. So if you have a druid who's like turn 1, 4/5, and you have a Wrathguard, and they don't have an answer for the Wrathguard, you can get rid of it rather easily. Though, people tend to have answers for everything these days. Garrison Commander is really good late game, in my opinion. I was able to combo that with Muckless Champion pretty well, which is why I don't really want to commit out to Muckless Champion. But at the same time, Clockwork Knight, while you don't get nearly as much value for spreading out 1/1s everywhere, you do get the value of having an effective 5/6/6 because you give your other mech 1/1. So you get a 5/5/5 and +1 to something else. It's, in my opinion, almost better than just tossing out a bunch of 1/1s to everybody. Plus, people don't want Muckless to last in the field very long if you're the opponent, so they're going to gun after that first, and it only has 3 health. Mimron's head is kind of up in the air of whether I want to keep it or not, because I've seen it go off, and if anything, it can be a great distraction, because when someone sees that, they know to get rid of it. So if you want to keep something else alive, that's the card to go with. Let's see. Powder Shredder, obviously we're keeping Powder Shredder. Let's see, let's have a look here. This is kind of like the bonus part of the episode if you want to stick around. I'm not going to require you to watch this, because I'm just kind of going through and seeing what cards I need versus what I don't. Let's see. Let's go back to Goblins and Gnomes. Actually, no. We'll go to all sets. Let's see if I have all the mech cards. So there we are. Not much in the way. Oh, wait, I have to... Huh. Okay, so we're in crafting mode. I have a lot of the mechs. I don't have Blingtron. I don't know if I like the Blingtron. Valve Reaver? Yeah, no. Pilot Sky Golem is pretty good. I might put that in there. But it is a 6 cost. And that's kind of high for me. I already run a lot of things. Sneasel Shredder's pretty good, obviously, but I don't have the I don't have the dust that I want to disenchant. Gazlo, whenever you cast a 1-minute spell, add a random mech card to your hand. 1-minute spell. I'm guessing if you cast Spare Parts, that would be good, but whatever. Full Reaper 4000 is an 8/9 that I don't really see is that good. And yeah, none of these are a thing I want. And Clockwork Giants, alright, has max energy, but it's not good enough for me. I'm trying to think of what else I need. Nothing really. Yeah, I think I have everything else as far as mechs in any of the sets. Alright. Let's go through right quick here and see if there's anything I do need to craft that I don't have. There's a lot of original set cards I don't have. And some of the newer ones, obviously. Go through here. I'm actually excited for the new Wisp-like card, the Baby Murloc, because that means we're going to do a turn 1 Hungry Crab without a coin. Yep. Looking forward to that. Except then, I thought about this while I was driving back home. Like, oh, I'll get to do a turn 1 Baby Murloc, but then my Hungry Crab's going to have to eat the Baby Murloc, and then I'll just feel like an asshole. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm just looking for cards in general. Okay, Ancient Watcher. Don't need that. Doomsayer. I feel like he can be useful, but I don't know when I'd use him. I need to look for what I don't have. I don't have Napegel or Millhouse. Sun Fury Protector, I don't have. Coliseum Manager. I don't understand the point of Coliseum Manager. I just don't get it. I don't need that. Gnomish stuff. I kind of lost track of where I was going with this. I guess I'm just going through. Crowd favorite. I'm kind of interested to see how that works. Anything in here? No. Mini Mage. That's a cool guy. Nope. Faceless Manipulator. I kind of wonder if I should do that. Imagine doing that on a Voltron, or not a Voltron, but a thing that create. Yeah, where'd it go? Did I not run into it yet? Yeah, the Faceless Manipulator on Memron's head. That'd be hilarious. The only problem is Memron's head only goes off once, so you can only ever get one Voltron, which kind of makes sense. That'd be ridiculous if you had somehow had two. That's 40 damage. I don't want to waste your guys' time anymore. There's probably nothing else I need. Yeah. Maybe there is. I don't know. There's nothing big I want to change at this time. But now you have an idea of what I have versus what I don't. Ysera's good. Maybe one day I'll craft her. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for all the love and support that you have given me. If you've made it this far, I should have done my thank you at the beginning of the video. Maybe I'll start the next video off with that, you know, when I'm not raging over some losses. But I do thank you for the love and support. I see that I'm steadily growing. This time last week, I think I only had 8 subscribers. I'd actually kind of forgotten about having this YouTube channel for a while. And then after watching the Bob Ross stream, I was just like, you know what? Kind of want to get back into this. And I've had a lot of great comments. So that's always great. Definitely keeps me going. And, you know, even though comments may stop, I know there are people who genuinely look forward to this. And the views reflect that. For only having 8 subscribers, having the views that I have, you know, it's nothing compared to the grand scheme of things. But to me, it matters because it lets me know that people actually do like this. And they search it out and they see what I have and, you know, they stick around. So, thank you guys very much for joining me. And I look forward to making the next one. What I might do for the next one is a review of what I think of the League of Explorers cards. So I did the flavor text reading one, and now I'm going to do just kind of a brief review of those cards. I'm no expert, but I can give the poor man's opinion. You can go listen to Trump or all the other people who talk about the cards and give their super professional opinion. But remember this, Trump didn't like Dr. Boom. He didn't think it was a good card. Now everyone considers it to be one of the most overpowered 7-drops in the game, if not the most overpowered 7-drop in the game. So take that as you will. And I'm just gonna kind of see what I think. And I was about to explain the Discover mechanic because I know someone on the forums was asking about that, but after seeing it, I know what it is, and you'll have to stick around for the next one because I'm not going to drop into it right now. We're already almost 30 minutes in, so yeah. My voice just cracked for no reason. Anyway, thank you for sticking around. Hopefully my rage did not turn you off to the video early on, and as always, if you were using this to get to sleep, well, I sure hope it got you there. And other than that, you have a wonderful day.